Hey guys, so I saw two back-to-back episodes of Doctor Who edited into basically one whole movie, if you will, and the episodes were from Series 2, and they were Rise of the Cybermen and The Age of Steel, both starring as the Doctor David Tennant. And David Tennant he's brilliant. He's my favorite Doctor from Doctor Who. When I was in India, I might have said this already in the past, but I saw parts of two episodes starring him as the Doctor, and then I instantly became a fan of the show. But seeing it on the big screen in the theater here at AMC 20 Livonia, I'm in the parking lot right now, but it was amazing. To see Doctor Who on the big screen is a treat. I did see the 50th anniversary special also at the same theater. That time there was a lot of people there in the line. There was just a bunch of people just waiting in line. Lots were dressed in costume and different Doctor Who related shirts. Today, compared to that time, there weren't as many people, but there was still a pretty good, decent crowd. The actual theater wasn't filled up like last time, but there was still a good crowd. People were dressed up. In fact, the line for popcorn and stuff was pretty long, so I had to wait a little bit in there, but luckily I was able to get a good, decent seat for the show. But it was nice. I mean, how can you go wrong with David Tennant as the Doctor? Billie Piper is awesome as Rose. There's Noel Clarke as Mickey, who also did a very good job, and the rest of the cast and crew. It's nice to see, the whole, getting stuck in the parallel world, aspect of the show. The two episodes, I will say, aren't my favorite episodes of Doctor Who, and I will also say they're not the best. I've liked, many other episodes of the show much more than these two specific episodes. The one episode before, in fact, where they go to see, the episode was the lady and the girl in the fireplace, I believe. That was an awesome episode, but, as well as many others. But these two were fine. They just weren't, in my taste, the best Doctor Who episodes, and they're not even probably in my favorites list. It is nice, though, to see how Rose goes and she sees she sees someone who basically has the same name and looks exactly like her father, but who is in a parallel universe or a parallel world, and who actually isn't her father. But it's nice to see, how things work out with that. It was fun. I thought the party scenes were shot exceptionally well. I figured it was more like, I felt like they were more zoomed in on the actors in the party scenes when David Tennant and Billie Piper dress up as, like a waiter and a waitress, respectively, and they're going about, serving the people, and it was just nice. It felt like it's zoomed in on their faces. I feel like they might have used a different lens of some sort for those scenes, because it just felt different than watching a normal show or Doctor Who. It was kind of like, maybe somebody vlogging and putting a camera straight into their face, perhaps, kind of different than what I'm doing here. But, the storyline, otherwise, pretty decent. I did enjoy myself. And the interview at the end of the showing of Rise of the Cybermen and The Age of Steel, the interview of David Tennant was awesome. It was quite funny. And tomorrow evening, I will be seeing Wings 3D, which is narrated by David Tennant. So that should be fun as well. Today wasn't in 3D though. It was in 2D, but tomorrow evening will be, and that will be fun, I guess. So I can't wait for that. It should be interesting to see how birds fly and stuff like that. Last time for the 50th, I did vlog inside the theater before, but today I actually got there a little later than I wanted to. But that's okay. As soon as I got there, after getting my ticket and everything, I had already purchased it ahead of time, but I had to physically get the ticket, and then I just got in line for popcorn and stuff, so popping popcorn, so I didn't actually get to vlog ahead of time before that. There wasn't a whole lot of special stuff. Like last time, there was like a live moving Dalek and whatnot and stuff like that. So it was actually made sense to vlog inside that time. Today, not so much. Nothing really like that. Only some people were dressed up in Doctor Who costumes, and they had Doctor Who related shirts, and somebody even had a Doctor Who related dress. Somebody had like a Doctor Who related skirt. It was cool. I could have dressed up, I could have worn two Doctor Who related shirts. One I have, with the rose on it and has Bad Wolf, Big Wolf, Bad Wolf written on it, and some other cool stuff there on the shirt. And I have one of Matt Smith, like basically before he in his regeneration process. The problem with wearing those two, they wouldn't have gone well with the Pop and Popcorn. I don't want to ruin them. I haven't actually worn them out yet. I've just tried them on, and the other thing is they wouldn't have gone well with YouTube anyway. You know, with in case of some copyright stuff. But I did wear, as you can see, this blue shirt. And the blue shirt is kind of similar to the TARDIS color, I guess. TARDIS blue, so I guess it's totally not unrelatable to the actual show. But yeah, anyways, it was a fun evening. I hope to do more Doctor Who related vlogs in the future. It's always fun to vlog about the show, I guess, yeah. And David Tennant, one of my favorite actors out there, his I guess teamwork with Billie Piper is awesome. The way they both act together on screen, the way they do dialogue delivery and all that is brilliant. And yeah, so I will do another vlog for the next for tomorrow evening. Yeah, Wings 3D. That should be fun. Anyways, I really don't know if there's anything else I can say about tonight's this evening's showing, but it was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen those two episodes, Rise of the Cybermen and The Age of Steel, you should. Any Doctor Who fan should. They're good episodes. There are a lot of good episodes, probably much better than these two, but these two are like any Doctor Who episode. There's really no bad Doctor Who episode. Any Doctor Who episode will be interesting, some more than others. The writers obviously have put a lot of work into getting these, and to bring villains back like the Cybermen is a great thing. It's a great achievement. So, yeah, my only advice for those who haven't started Doctor Who yet, start from, I've only seen some of the classic episodes, or parts of them at least. I think at least parts, maybe not even whole episodes, but you should start from Christopher Eccleston's, from series 1, those episodes from there. And you should be good to go, and go in that order. And then, yeah, I mean, it's not really essential to see the old stuff, but you can to make connections. I think I will do a vlog, maybe one day, probably will, about my take on how it would be if Doctor Who wasn't a continued series versus if it was just like if it was just basically like a remake of the show where they just started back from the first Doctor. I think it would be interesting to talk about that, and I will share my views on that later. Once I get to doing that vlog, probably will do it. I'm pretty sure, at least, yeah. And, but anyways, take care, everyone. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening, wherever you are in the world. And as the doctor always said, allons-y. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye.